Good morning guys, welcome back to Montreal. Another day, more backtesting today. It's been maybe 2 days I didn't take the camera to do any video, but today I want to get started with that once again. So I've been backtesting pretty much all morning, having some stats about different pairs. I want to finish one other pair and I'll show you guys the results right after. So let's go. It's a lot of work to do, but it's interesting. Maybe not, but it has to be done. Alright, so I've just been finishing the whole backtesting for today. It's been 2 pairs that I've been doing today. Let me show you guys the results. This is the one I just finished on NZD USD. Results are right here. Quite bad. Win rate is about 22%, which is too low to consider this valid as a trading strategy. This has been done from December 2010, so not that many trades on the daily chart only. But still, when I see something like this compared to other pairs that are very profitable, it means that something here is different, and it's time for me to kind of evaluate. The other pair I've been testing was USD JPY. So you can see right here. USD JPY, the exact same thing. Win rate is about 30%, but even with the 30%, I would get the reward of 0 over like 6 years, almost. So it's quite low. And here the stats too is a different kind of case. It's a way in which I scratch my trade when the first candlestick after the trade is entered doesn't close in the same direction. That's kind of a way of protecting my trades. It usually results in a little bit more losses, but those losses are always much smaller. Now this day has been like really backtesting the whole time, so I didn't do much other than backtesting, which is not something I like to do, but I'll have to do it for the next couple of days. And the goal, as I said a couple of times, is to build like a case study for every single pair so that I can present this to investors. And I'm not looking at any type of number of trades, I'm only looking at the time frame from 2011 all the way to 2017. Things are a little bit different over time. It's pretty interesting to look at. However, I must say that it's really easy to get kind of views to a trading strategy. It's easy to want to trade the same thing that you've traded a long time before. But you need to be willing to kind of change and readapt, because things will change. And I remember one of the key skills Mike Belafiere mentioned when I interviewed him. I'll put the link below. One of the key skills of successful traders is being able to adapt and being able to kind of change and adapt to the market. Having a growth mindset, not being fixed with the strategy you have right now. Not saying this is the only well trade ever. No, like be able to adapt, be able to change if you see the data is not right. That's pretty much everything I'm doing right now. And some pairs might give some profit some months, but the more you trade pairs that don't give a consistent profit over time or like have a big edge, it's not worth trading them if they don't have that, because like in a casino, the gains you make, you're gonna lose them over time. So who would like to do that, right? No one. So that's pretty much what I've been working on. I will conclude it here for the video today. If you guys are joining me after seeing Etienne Crete's interview, I appreciate it a lot. Thanks so much for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I am really grateful that Etienne shared this interview. Thanks guys for watching. Comment below what you thought, your question. I want to hear them all the time if you have any. And I'll see you guys, of course, tomorrow. Ciao.